Okay, today we're going to do a little review on the Hubsan X4 FPB Brushless. Alright, so I want you to know that the first thing that I noticed is I'd never had a drone that was any kind of fancy before. Alright, the controls, they're not very difficult, but even just looking at this is how you power it on. This is the little charger piece. It is a little difficult to get in and out, and you just have to be really careful that you don't pull them out. And this is how you turn it on, because the battery pack pulls out like this, and then to put it in, this is attached to the plane. Okay, so let's start off with what I think about it. I thought it was very difficult to figure out. There wasn't a lot of YouTube videos that went through everything. It's very powerful, and I do not recommend flying it inside. Now, talking about just this, the plane here. It's fine. It flies great. It's very, very quick. Again, I don't recommend flying it inside. It hurts if it hits you. But when we talk about this is very cheaply made. I have never dropped it. I've never heard it. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing. First of all, it sucks down regular battery power. You have to get rechargeables or you will go through batteries within 30 seconds. I went through about 30 batteries. 30 before I figured it out. Okay, I have to take the back off of mine in order for it to work. If I reconnect the back and screw it back on, it will not turn on. Also, something happened to where now I can't just turn it on. I have to turn my GPS on as well in order to turn it on. So that's great. Alright, and as you can see here, nope, we'll have to get that back to it. Okay, so I'm going to turn it back off here, and we're going to work on our plane. Okay, so to turn the plane on, you're going to plug these two things in here the proper way, or else they don't fit. There we go. Okay, and as you can see, the purple lights are going to turn on, and you're going to shove this stuff in here, and you're going to close this. Okay, all you do, see, it makes a noise. All you do to get it out is push down. It took a long time to figure out how easy that was. Okay, so our next step is to turn this on. In order to calibrate, which I like it in calibration 2, it reads in your manual. When you turn it on, you're going to lift both of your sticks up to the left, and you're going to turn it on. When you do that, you're going to rotate both of your sticks 3 times clockwise. Push them in. Hear that click? And then the screen will turn on. And when that happens, you'll get this. I like calibration 2. If you read in your owner's manual, it'll give you calibration 1. Okay, so you notice how the plane is blinking red. It's not gonna fly. It took me a long time to figure this out, but this is how simple it is. First off, you have to make sure with your GPS that you've reached at least 6. See that there? At least 6. I'm outside. Okay? You have to be outside to do this unless you have a very tall house. So let's go ahead and calibrate this. This is what you're going to do. You're going to take it and rotate it until the lights underneath turn green. Sometimes it's once or twice. Sometimes it takes some extra time. Still rotating. Something to notice here, sorry, if it does blink red like this, the problem is that it's not charged. See here? Something's going on. And now all of a sudden it has charge. Okay, that's your charger there for your plane, and that is your charger for your control. Okay, so see how the lights are turning green? Something very important to remember here is make sure that there's your camera. Make sure it faces down. If it doesn't, you're going to calibrate it backwards. So now Now you're going to turn the plane this way and make it rotate until they turn purple and green. And there they go. See how they blink? Okay, so your calibrating for the plane is all done. All right, now what's next? Okay, so you've got your plane calibrated, you've got your screen calibrated. I believe your GPS has to be on, at least mine does. The next thing you do in order to make the blades start to spin is you're going to put both of your sticks down in the opposite corners, and there it goes. Okay, so again, if you have GPS on, make sure you have GPS signal above 6. Make sure your plane has charge. Make sure your controller has charge. And you can take off by simply lifting the left stick if you did calibration 2. And we're off.